Welcome to the count, where we tally up the counts in all our favorite movies. I'm Janice, and today, my friends, today is a very special day, my friends, because we're looking at Boiler Room, the 1984 mom written and directed by Fred that gave the world Freddy Krueger. Throughout the years, Fred Krueger himself has become one of the most recognizable Freds in all of pop culture. But the other thing that makes the Springwood slasher so memorable is that he's not just a mask. Freddy is given life and a huge personality by the classic guy in a mask. With all that in mind, let us begin this journey and get to the count. The movie begins with some pictures of a dude, and voila, we've got the finger, the most iconic finger in horror history. Title card on Elm Street. Right off the bat, we're in a dream, which is pretty obvious since nightgowns aren't your usual apparel. Also, there's count in one of the best counts I've ever seen, an amazing first count to start a franchise with. Our ill protagonist is Tina Gray, and she's being tormented, like run, for real, like really run. What are you doing? Right when it looks like she's safe, her tormentor is being tormented, but then she's being tormented. Tina grabs her crucifix for comfort, but then she's being tormented.
There's 4 letters in my name, Rod.
Oh cool, teenage characters? That night when they're all hanging out at Tina's place, she and Nancy learn that both their dreams feature the same most iconic long finger freak.
Actually, they were more like finger.
Oh, sorry, Nancy. The most iconic finger.
I'm gonna punch out your ugly lights, whoever you are. So it's good. No one here. Do something.
She wakes up later to some rocks hitting her window. Then she's being tormented. We're only 15 minutes into the movie, and we're already about to get tormented. Wait, what the fuck? Why does he look like Freddy Krueger? Yeah, I mean, sure, the fingers are scary, and his first line's pretty cool.
Please, God.
This is God.
And I'm just pointing out that even from his first appearance, he's always had a little bit of goofiness in his. Glenn and Nancy bust in the room to find Tina being tormented, nowhere to be found. So Nancy goes to the police station where her dad, Lieutenant Donald Thompson, is taking on the case. He and her mom, Marge, don't get along.
Maybe you don't think murder is serious.
Oh, what the fuck? She's booed in class with her teacher. Nancy has a hard time staying awake, even though the class reading in front of the class is wearing the law.
Wear your hat, Scrooger.
Better watch that attitude, Nancy. That monitor's been ordained in the Church of Fingers. Then he comes after her and corners her in the boiler room. And the only way Nancy avoids his glove is by waggly tongue, which wakes herself up out of the dream. So she visits Rod in jail again to hear him out. He tells her that Tina died, further elaborates that he's also dreamt of a guy with fingers. So Nancy finally begins to realize, shit, sleepy people. It's a bedtime visit from Glenn, who's probably not the best person, since he's the only person. They turn off the lights and she tells him to start freaking.
You shit. You shriek. You shit.
They go to the police station, but get held up by Nancy's dad, who's very phallic. After Rod's funeral, Nancy describes her finger. Mama Marge says it's time for Nancy to get help. So off to her house, raw. Looks like Mama Marge got drunk, and they say alcohol's heavy shit. Marge takes Nancy down to the basement to finally fill her in on Fred Krueger's backstory.
He was a filthy child.
But note that here, they only mention child. Still not great by any stretch of the imagination. Nancy asks if the judge...
The law looked fat, Judge.
I grabbed the guy in my dream. You whack the fucker. You see me struggling, so you whack me up. We both whack the fucker in my dream. I come out, you whack the guy. I grabbed the fucker in my dream. You whack the fucker, and we got him.
Whatever you do.
Whack the fucker.
Marge puts Nancy to bed, not knowing that as soon as she's out of the room, Nancy gets a call back though, only it's a fucking fuck ass. Better take that call, Nance. Must be pretty important.
Should have received something in the mail about your car's extended warranty.
Lol.
After Nancy's dad gets to whack the fucker, she calls him and tells him to whack the fucker.
Whack the fuck.
Nancy sets a couple of alarms and casts off to dreamland. She wakes up in bed and it looks like nothing really happened. How do you explain that one, Nancy?
I'm crazy after all.
Yeah. Kind of a crap ending.